Selling anything is hard. I know that. I've sold bus advertising. I've sold newspaper advertising. I've helped sell ATM software. I have sold my own services for my business, The Story Edge. So I know sales is really difficult, but it's also a huge part of any successful business. In fact, it's the key thing if you want to be successful. So in this video, I want to share 4 ways that you can integrate case studies into your sales process. So number 1, really important, is about securing that first appointment. And it might be a face-to-face appointment, it actually might just be a telephone call. But this is about grabbing their attention by sharing a case study that shows them how you've helped somebody that is just like them. So the purpose, the sole purpose, is for them to read your case study and go, okay, it's worth spending some time with this individual. So that's number 1, the attention grabber. Number 2, the actual presentation itself. So you've done the hard bit of securing the appointment. You've got a slot in their diary, or you're having a call or a video conference, whatever it may be. But how do you illustrate the value that you can deliver? Yes, you can talk about the benefits and the features of your product or service. That could work, and that's what most people tend to do. Or you could lead with a story. You could lead with a customer success story. You could deliver a presentation. It might only be 6 slides, 8 slides, a very visual presentation that talks specifically about how you've solved a problem for a client that is similar to the person that you're speaking to. And that's a key thing. If you can make the case study choice that you present and deliver as relative as possible to their business, to their organization, you're going to make your job an awful lot easier. Number 3, third way to use case studies as part of your sales process is to use a case study as a leave behind. So if maybe you have still presented your case study, but you have other case studies that you can show. So again, it almost shows that you're not a one-hit wonder. You've presented your lovely PowerPoint, keynote, whatever it is, presentation of how you've helped someone, and now you're about to leave the office. Well, one of the things you can do is you can say, by the way, here's another couple of case studies that I thought you might be interested in. And you can be very selective about which case studies you leave behind. And that can be a 1-pager. It could be a 1-page single sheet A4, or it could be a double page. The more thought that goes into the creativity and the design, the better, so that you leave a really good, strong, lasting impression. But it's all about the story. So again, that's number 3, the leave behind, the 1-pager that shows that you've got more than one case study to tell. And the last one, number 4, is a really important one. Sometimes in sales, in fact, all the time in sales, follow-up can be one of the most difficult things that we do when we're trying to sell something. And we let our mind run away with us. Why haven't they got back to us? The meeting seemed to go so well. What's happening? And there's nothing more alarming or off-putting, I suppose, than a desperate salesperson. So someone chasing to say, have you made that decision? What are your thoughts? When will you be able to get back to us? So one of the ways that you can follow up without selling is to say, hey, by the way, great seeing you last week, great seeing you 2 weeks ago. We've actually just been refreshing our case study pool, and we've got another success story that I think might be of interest to you. And again, it's a more subtle way of asking for the commitment, because you're just maintaining the relationship, you're continuing the conversation that you've already had, and again, you're leading with case studies. So let's recap the 4 things. Number 1, it's about the attention grabber. It's about using case studies to secure that first appointment. Number 2, it's about presenting your case study in a professional way when you have the opportunity to be face-to-face or on a conference call with your prospective client. Number 3, is all about the leave behind. So at the end of your meeting, just as you're about to leave, you can leave another case study to show that you're not a one-hit wonder. And again, be selective about which ones you leave behind. And then number 4 is about the follow-up. So rather than being desperate, just go to them with some more content. In this case, some more case studies, some really relevant case studies, and make sure that the conversation continues. There will always be a time to ask for a decision, or ask when they will be making a decision. But early on in that relationship, sometimes a really good way to do that is just to send that little follow-up case study. Here's another case study. So that's it. That's the 4. Hopefully that's helpful for you. If you've got any questions, let me know. Ping me an email at kevin@thestoryedge.co.uk with any case study questions, and I'll tackle them in a future video. Thanks very much for watching. Now go away and tell some stories.